Hey guys, welcome back to the Bird Crazy channel. Today I got a pretty neat video for you today of 10 budget clip point knives that you can get now in 2022. I know now more than ever it's kind of hard to justify to spend an extra with everything as high as it is, all the prices and inflation. But I've got 10 cool budget clip point knives that you can pick up right now for under $60. And when I mean clip point, I'm meaning more of the buck 110 style clip point with the upswept, slide up sweep in the front of the tip there. That's kind of the style that we're going to be going with today. These are in no particular order, so we'll just start off with probably the cheapest option out there, and that's going to be the SRM 9201. That's a cool looking clip point blade there. It got jimping up here, the thumb hole with the swedge on top. Got a neat blue pivot collar. This is what they call their ambi locks, just like an axis. It's got the nested liners with a reversible deep carry clip, even though you're still gonna have some sticking out the back. Got that G10 back spacer. And this one is gonna be in G10 and D2 for $30 on Amazon. They also have a model that you can get with FRN handle scales with 18 CR, 13 MOV for like $20, which is ridiculous. This knife is about 3.4 ounces with a 3.5 inch blade, about 8.25 inches overall. Cool knife from SRM, and that's the 9201. Oops. They also have a 9202 model, and that one has like a little bit raised thumb hole right here. So if that's something you want to check out, they have a couple different options. They have this tan one, and they have, I think, the black G10 as well. Cool knife from SRM, $30. Number two, we've got one from kind of Savvi's budget line, Sincut, and that's the Episode. This one is $44 on Amazon currently, and it's got a 9CR18 MOV clip point blade. This one's in JG10. You can see that's almost a harpoon style with some jimping on the top. Nice cutouts for the liner. And you got your post back there for your lanyard. Deep carry clip, flush screws. Nice knife overall. This one is 3.8 ounces with 3.5 inch blade. About 8 inches overall, and this one has ceramic ball bearings, and the detent is tuned perfectly. Got good access to the lock bar. Action is smooth. Nice knife from Sincut, and that is the Episode. Next one is from a company that has probably quite a few knives that I could put on this list, but this is a new release. This is number 3, the Cold Steel Verdict. This one is about $53. Got this one on the Knife Center, and it's 416 stainless with a nice finish on the blade, like a stone wash, and it's GRN or GFN, excuse me, handle scales, and it's got their famous triad lock, and the action is super smooth, and you can slow roll it. This one also has a deep carry clip, which is reversible. It's kind of got this nice texturing on the handle there with some finger grooves. It's very comfortable, kind of small, kind of a lower grind, a little bit thicker behind the edge, but would make a great work knife. Would give it some good toughness. I think they have a couple models of this that they're going to be making with AUS 10 and G10 scales. So, but I did not see that option for the clip point, which that might be a little bit over the $60 mark, but I hope they offer it as well, because the clip point is my favorite of the 3 that they released in the Verdict line. They have a spear point and a Tonto as well. So you can check that out if it's something you're interested in. That's the Cold Steel Verdict. Number 4, we've got the Savvi Ortis. And that has an awesome clip point shape there. Got a cutout, swedge, got a front finger choil. And this one is in 9CR18 MOV with FRN handles. It's also a liner lock. You can see they've got the holes cut out in the liner for weight relieving, reversible pocket clip, deep carry. They've got this one in a couple options. They have this green with the black blade. They have a couple different colors, but they're all in the same handle with a satin blade. They also have one option with carbon fiber and Damascus. Obviously that's going to be a little higher. I think that one runs about $90 on Amazon. I really like the Ortis design. It's very comfortable in hand. It's small in the handle, but it's not too small. It's like just enough knife to be comfortable and to feel like you have enough knife on you. So it's very lightweight and compact. I think it's only 2.8 ounces. It's got ceramic ball bearings in the pivot. You can reverse flick it. Oops, if I can get some traction on it. Use your thumb and the flipper tab, and all of it's tuned really well. The detent on this is perfect. Can't beat it. And this has their hollow grind blade, about 3 1/4 inch, about 7.5 inches overall. You cannot talk about the Savvi Ortis without talking about the next knife, number 5, the Savvi Dogma. This knife here is, you can't buy this exact model. I've kind of combined a couple different models to get this one. This is the option that I have here is the carbon fiber and white G10 with the satin blade with the fuller. And it's very similar with the liner lock. Got the reversible pocket clip. Although with this one you do have just a little bit still showing out of the pocket. Deep carry. It's got a finger choil as well. Very similar profile overall as the Ortis. I wish they would give the Ortis the same treatment that they have given the Dogma with the options for G10 and some other stuff. Right now, unfortunately, the Dogma, I think going forward, they may only be offering a black G10 with a black coated blade. You can see jimping on the flipper tab, same with the Ortis. Very smooth. Reverse flick, thumb flick. Both of them are very comfortable in the hand. But I think you're going forward, you're only going to be able to get this in black G10 with a black blade. It seems like they're discontinuing a bunch of their models. So if that's something that you're looking for, you may want to jump on that and get the one that you like. Which the black does look good as well, but going forward it looks like that may be the only thing they're offering. So I wish, if that is the case, that they'd go ahead and give the same treatment to this knife as well, giving you a couple more handle options. But both really cool knives. This one runs for about $40 on Amazon. I think the Dogma for the G10 models run around $47, $50, and then it goes up from there if you want. I think they've got some with like a Damascus blade with brass and copper scales around the $90 mark or so. So you can check them out if that's something that you're looking for. So you may want to jump on that while they're still there. Number 6, we've got an OffGrid Cayman. And you can kind of see there why it gets the name. Very comfortable in hand. This, I believe, are made by Best Tech for off-grid knives. You can currently get this one for $50 on Amazon. And this is in G10 black with a black blade, and that's your only option. I think they also make a XL version of this, which is larger with 14 C28N steel, which is a nice upgrade. For around the same price too, I believe. Deep carry clip. Everything is flush. All the screws and hardware is reversible. You see you got jimping on the back, some nice jimping on the top. Very comfortable in hand and a good size. And this one is running on bearings as well, about 4.8 ounces with a titanium nitride finish tumbled on the blade, about 3 1/4 with about 7.5 inches overall. So cool knife from OffGrid. Got good action, liner lock, you know, all the same kind of features that we've been seeing on these. Very cool option, and that is the OffGrid Cayman. Next knife, number 7, is going to be the steel wheel Sargus. There's that nice clip point shape, kind of a higher grind, but it's also starting to get a little thick in the blade stock on this one. Got a neat design on the pivot with textured black G10 liner lock. Weight relief cut out of the liners. Deep carry clip. It has the red anodized standoffs. They've got a couple different options of this one. I think they have a blue G10, a black G10, and then red, and all of them have different color standoffs, so you'll have to check that out and see if there's something you want. This one's got ball bearings in the pivot as well. G10 with D2 steel. Nice black wash on the blade, looks really nice. And this one is 4.4 ounces with a 3 1/4 inch blade, about 7.8 inches overall. Very comfortable in hand. Nice knife from Steel Wheel, and that is the Sargus. And number 8, this is a knife that I've showed before. This is the Petrified Fish Victor. You can pick this up for $45 on Amazon whenever they have it in stock. They've got it in 2 models. They've got the green micarta with the black blade, and they have the blue micarta with the satin finish on the blade. And they're both the same, really good action on both. Deep carry clip, flush mounted hardware that you can swap to either side. Got jimping on the flipper tab, bearings, very smooth, great action on these. Almost like a Bowie style blade shape there. The sharpening choil I really like on this one. They give you plenty of extra room there to sharpen before you start running into that plunge grind. Very comfortable in the grip. You can kind of choke up here if you like. They've got a hole back there for a lanyard. Very nice overall. This is 4.9 ounces with a 3 1/2 inch blade and 8 1/4 inch overall. This is in, if I haven't mentioned, their K110 steel, which Petrified Fish claims is a little more wear resistant than D2, but from what I understand, it's very similar. So that's their K110 steel for $45. Very cool knives. And number 9, we have the Designs Cerberus. Here's your clip point, the nice stone wash finish on the blade. The finish on these are just really nice overall, the fit and finish. Nice jimping on top. We've got tan G10 on this one with some texturing in the middle. A nice design on the pivot. Easy access to the liner. We've got the deep carry clip where everything's flush. We've got the G10 back spacer there that's like milled down to accept the lanyard. And we've got the block off plate for the other side, which is a feature that you don't see on a whole lot of these. So, but it all ties in, which looks nice. Ball bearings in the pivot, smooth action. This one I think I purchased for around $60, so this is kind of at the high end of our list. I didn't see this option on their website now. They had a similar steel with G10 with a black blade for I think around $70 or $75. So I don't know if they're going to continue to be offering this. It's possible that they won't, but even still, it's right there in range. So if it's something that you're interested in, there you go. They also make higher end versions of this with titanium and S35 for like $175. So if that's something that you're interested in. This is 5.4 ounces, so this is kind of one of the heavier knives that we have. I think it's just due to that thick blade stock and just the thickness overall. This is a good size knife, kind of a thick boy. 3.5 inch blade, 8.1 inches overall. She's got like the nested liners in the G10. Very well done knife. And that is the Cerberus. And the last knife that we got, well, I do have an extra bonus knife, but the number 10 for the clip point is going to be the Kuby Panthera. And look at that shape. Very interesting. Got ball bearings, super smooth. G10 with D2. Liner lock. The D10 on this one is also tuned really nice. You just can't fail it. It's got a deep carry clip, reversible. One thing I did notice is that it's very thin right there, the distance between the screw and the top clip, so it can be a little tough to get in and out of the pocket. I may end up either trying to bend that up or swapping this for a different clip, which should be pretty easy because the bolt pattern right there, the spacing looks similar to other clips. But they offer this in a couple different options as well. I think a tan G10 or black with a satin blade. They've got this red option with a black blade. This is 4.3 ounces, a 3 3/4 inch blade, about 8.5 inches overall. This is the Panthera. They also have another Panthera that I saw. This is the KU149, but they have a KU150, and it looks a little different than this. It's a little more, even a little bit more extreme than this one is. I know this one can be a little bit loud looking, especially with that red G10. But the other one's just slightly different. This is you know, almost that like trailing point style blade. But they have that one as well if you're interested. That's the KU150. But this is the KU149. This one's about $40 on Amazon, which is a good deal for what you're getting here. Very cool knife, very fidgety. Smooth action. That's number 10. And just for a bonus knife, I'll throw this one in there. It's not necessarily a clip point, but it's close, and it's the budget and very similar to these others. So I'm going to add it in there just in case if it's something that you're interested in. And this is going to be the Artisan Arroyo. This is from Dirk Pinkerton Design. This is the micarta version with the AR RPM 9 powdered steel, their proprietary steel. You can see it's a liner lock. Deep carry clip, reversible. Got some jimping up here. Got a swedge on top, almost like that upswept or Persian style, but it's pretty similar to the clip points too, so we want to add it. Got nice ball bearings and the pivot, very smooth. They have it with G10, like a JG10 or a gray, I think, for a little cheaper, around the $40 mark. And I think this one's a little bit more money, closer to 60 bucks with the micarta. Good looking knife, good action, and it kind of fits the bill with all the other knives here, so I want to kind of just throw this in as a bonus. But let me know what you think. Did I miss any clip points? Did I miss your favorite one that's budget? Feel free to leave the comments down below. Let me know if I missed something. I'll kind of give you an overview of these all together so you can kind of see the size comparison between the models if I can fit them. All these are really good options, especially for the budget price. Kind of running out of room here. And I'll finish it off with this one. There you go. Thanks for watching. If you like this kind of content, like and subscribe. And like I said, leave me a comment if I missed your favorite clip point budget knife. Appreciate it.